What's up, boys? It's unless you have lived under a rock the last months, you have known that Luton Town have been promoted to the Premier League, and that's why we are going to rebuild them today to see if they can win the Champions League. So we are starting off with the budget of 11 million plus this squad right there, and I can see that we have some decent players as decent substitutes. But the first thing is this formation right here. What in the hell is this? Next, we have to bring in some new players. So this may be a little bit boring, but the only player we have brought is Sio Pedro, and he's is also the only player we have sold for now, and probably only for this season, because we have a lot of players in on loan apparently, and we need to keep some budget left for the players who need some contract negotiations. So that's the only thing we are going to do for the squad now. For now, I believe that we are definitely not getting promoted as they did in real life, but it would be nice. I can't complain it. So we have lots of things to do as the manager is in. Okay, so we have finished second in the EFL Championship, just behind Burnley at second. So they will be automatically our rivals. So we have missed out the FA Cup. Wolves have won it surprisingly. Manchester win the Carabao Cup, and I feel, yeah, that's a pretty decent season for us, as something better has happened to us, as we have got an automatic promotion to the Premier League. So yeah, next season is going to be amazing, and now we will be having our new rivals, Burnley, in the Premier League. And I don't know about other teams and how well we can play. We have to just figure out about the tactics and bring in new players. So the season has overall been pretty much amazing, and the players have seriously provided some good results. Therefore, we are automatically promoted to the Premier League. Every one of these players have done pretty amazing. These youth talents have, which have done in the middle of the season, have also done great. It's great. So thank God we are in Premier League. So it's the season 2, and it's time for us to change our stadium, and this is the perfect way to start our stadium, as we will have more tickets, more seats, and a new stadium which we cannot build right now, unfortunately. If we will have a look at these 40, okay, we have 43 million as our budget. That's great, but you can see we have lost a bit of the players here, and we lost the right back, we lost the goalkeeper, and we have some things to do now, boys. We are in Premier League. This is not a Premier League team for sure. Hear me out, okay, boys. We have definitely been during some transfers years. As you can see, the first striker the two first strikers we brought in on loan is Balogun and Fofana, or this guy called Adebayo. So these are pretty decent, good changes that I've done in this team, as a little bit of differences, different things I've tested in our midfield. A new right back have brought in, as we have also a substitute for him. So the team was looking pretty well. So the first target of us in this season in the Premier League was avoid relegation, and by a good margin. Finishing to 11th to 17th would be pretty amazing, as I just don't want to get relegated. So I have straight up gone for some signings, as you can just see, from Spurs on loan. I feel like we can't do more signings, but I can surely bring in a lot of players in loan. So that's what we did. And yeah, the players have been pretty good developing is in this whole season, as we reach the end of the season. As you can see, we have been going through a roller coaster ride, but now let's see where we are in the Premier League. Whoa. I didn't expect that we would finish 7th. I'm not complaining. Maybe we will be finally qualifying for Conference League. It looks like the two centre backs are definitely not growing the left leg. Okay, so whatever it is, this season. I had no expectation of this team finishing in the top 8. It was supposed to be our third season in which we would try to make push this team to top 8. But yeah, we are finishing top 8. Now it's time we push this team to European competitions and then finally make them the champions of England, make them the champions, the best team in Europe, as that's our main freaking goal. So we need to buy some players who we have been taking on loan. Yeah, so next season will be amazing because I hope we will have a decent, nice budget. Well, again, this season has been pretty amazing. We have some nice goalers. We have had decent goalers, and that too consistently. So yeah, we have finished pretty way high than I expected. So we will not have any European competitions, I guess, as yeah, a budget of 30 million or so. That's what I am expecting from the next season, as we have brought in a few players from different teams which have been attracted to for, and I also have decided to go for it and release some players, buy some players, loan out some players, and bring in some players in loan. As you can already see, we have been having two loan players, and I brought in a centre back for free. He's 6'2", he's preferred right foot, he's from Sweden. Next, Tony Cruz. Yeah, we have done it. We have brought Cruz to this team, and also to free up some money, I have taken a player out and have brought in Papi Mathar Sar to our team for 16 million. And then we have 10 million left in the budget. We can use on some contract renegotiations because a lot of our players have contracts running out. But I think this squad is something hopefully can Europe for Europa League or Champions League next season, which is going to give us a bigger budget, which we definitely need for the center mid and a permanent striker. As we are struggling for a striker, as we have only been able to take some players on loan. So we need a lot of new players. Hopefully we do good this season. And yeah, this month has gone pretty well. We have won the last 4 matches. So I hope we finish pretty high. Let's have a look, and we have finished 5th. So we were just 1 point away from Champions League. We had to finish just one more season, So yeah, next season will be amazing, as I feel like we will be finally going over to the okay, so we didn't win the FA Cup, no Carabao Cup. So we were definitely in the Europa League, right? And yeah, so we knocked out Napoli, but lost to Lyon in the quarter-finals. Okay, unfortunately, that's bad. But no problem, my fellow mates. Next season will be the season. I hope we take a European trophy. So, I straight went in and closed my microphone, as now I will be voice overing the rest of the video. Sorry for this inconvenience, but yeah, we have to survive through this till I get a new and nice mic. We have to upgrade this team this season, as we need a permanent striker, and he has been pretty amazing. 31 goals, then the loaned out for Fana, 22 goals, then Pedro with 20 goals. Everyone have been contributing in some or other way the last season. So basically, I built in a target that next season we need to get the Europa League, so that, and also finish higher in the league to get the Champions League, and in the final season 4 or 5, get the Premier League or Champions League. As that was what I thought about my goals for this season. So I actually changed a lot of players in this team. As you can clearly see, the reserves were pretty nice, the substitutes were amazing, and this guy Lindelof, this guy will be a game changer for us. And even everyone were growing pretty quite fastly. All we needed was just two centre backs, and that was it. Maybe a goalkeeper, but basically we just need two centre backs. A captain is a centre back, but yeah, we have no problem. So I really hope we can qualify for Champions League as we have again won the final four games. Okay, okay. You have been unbeaten once again in me, but please don't disappoint me. I hope we have just not bottled our chances of qualifying for Champions League. As we let's also check what we have done in the Europa League and all other competitions. As the team has grown pretty well with one or two ratings, but still I feel like we need to change our defense a little bit. Oh my God! We have finished seventh in the group. Oh, so will we be getting Conference League? FA Cup. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. We have lost. Okay, we have lost again. Europa League. Okay, we have knocked out PSG. But we lost to Inter. This is such a big headache. I can't believe we have to go through just one more season to get a nice to be nice, to be top of Europe. We also need to consider that some players have to be released and new players to be brought in. We have two more seasons to play, and I hope, and I just hope that we get it. Or, how bad it would be to make this team amazing by in season 10 or 11. I just don't want to do that. So, this is season 4, and a lot of changes have been slowly occurring in this team as have taken the decision to do this. Have brought in Lois or Luke Caldwell, and then we have brought in Lukapa, and that's it. So that's pretty huge upgrades here for the squad, which would definitely have an impact on the team when we are simulating. So and unfortunate thing is that we only have 4 players from the research, and we only have 9 million left to do. So some contract negotiations. So yeah, we can just promote these 3 guys, which will definitely help, and they're great, but it will help and at the end of season here. And now we are not on and manager rating. Okay, it's pretty good, but this season has been amazing as we will have Champions League in the next season. We have finished third. I had no expectations, to be honest. And now for the FA Cup, nothing. We have won surprisingly the Carabao Cup, and now the Big Daddy Europa League. Wait, what? Wait, what? Were we not in Europa League? Okay, whatever, I don't care. What really matters is us finishing third in the league and getting into the Champions League. Next season is the only last season of this video, and we have to win the Champions League in just one try, which will be difficult. Only if we had been here in Champions League in season 3, it would have been even more better. So hopefully next season we'll have a big budget, and definitely we have to put a lot of effort in the squad. But this season, 28 goals by Pedro. He has improved. Kuana, 26 goals. Arabio, I don't know what happened to him. Just 12 goals. And he had been playing most of the games. So, yeah, pretty much these players have been good. And especially Lewis Copley. They all have been developing pretty well. But now, it's time for the big season. Season 5 is the time, a decider of this team, the Luton Town, as it survived the Premier League and failed to get a European trophy. Can we just do it? Hopefully we just win it. So now have been simulating till the end of May, and we are having a match against Inter Milan. Is this it? Is this really a Champions League match? We have been serving such a great squad. Everyone improved this season. New signings were brought in with such a great budget. And now it's time to face off against Luton Town. But first, what happened in the Premier League? We have won the Premier League. Okay, no Emirates FA Cup, no Carabao Cup. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who scored the goals for the season? If you can say it like Adebayo is back after a disappointing last season. Kuana again amazing. Pedro has dropped, and everyone has been pretty amazing. So it took us 5 seasons to reach the Champions League final. Will this be it? Will we win the Champions League in our first ever try? As let's see how can we win against Inter Milan. I'm closing my eyes and now I'm opening. We have won it 0-1. It is freaking insane, boys. Doesn't it just mean that I am a great manager? So the squad has been pretty much, the squad build up, everything has been pretty much. I thought it would take some 9 or 10 seasons, to be honest. Meet you in the next one, cause peepees, we are having a big video next week.